Do do no 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 no. Do do do. She's a dancer, a romancer. I'm a Capricorn and she's a Cancer. She saw my picture in a music magazine. No no no. Do 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 do. When she left me, said she'd get me. She touched her hips and told me that she'd let me. I took her hand, baby, this is what I said. I said, baby, baby, don't you hesitate, 'cause I just can't wait. Nah. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, and welcome to the show. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hey, let's start with this.
Oka hey, BOOZHOO. BOOZHOO nish Anishinaabe do. Hello, my fellow Anishinaabe. And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast
About Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha.
I am Michael.
And I am NANABOOZHOO. And today, oh wow, we got a really good Ojibwe word of the day. You want to tell them what the word is, sweetie?
Sure. Today's Ojibwe word of the day. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Blueberry pie.
That's right. And we, it's really hard to learn Ojibwe sometimes when they're really long words like that. So Natasha and I put together a couple of chords. We wrote a little song to help you learn it. So, Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani. And how that translates is like, Mina is blueberry. Mina bashki mina sagani is like blueberry sauce. And then, Mina bashki mina sagani batusi jikani bakwe jigan. Batusi jikani bakwe jigan is like pie. So, here's our song and we hope you like it. A. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi jikani bakwe jigan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan.
And I wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say,
Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Yeah, mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan.
Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe chikan. Nah, bakwe. That's how Paul Stanley would sing it. I got a question for y'all. Y'all know how to say blueberry pie in Ojibwe? I can't hear you. That's totally how you do it. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe. Oh, whoa, 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 woohoo! Jigan. Blueberry pie. And this is our Ojibwe word of the day. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chik. Because it is the abita. No, it's abatuse. Abatuse, abatuse, abatuse. I got to say, abatuse. Wednesday in Ojibwe is halfway through the week, so we call it halfway or abatuse. But today, you know what I learned today?
What's that?
Tonight is the biggest full moon we're gonna have we've had so far. It's a super moon.
A super full moon?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Oh, the super moon. I don't know who comes up with these names, but tonight's the super moon. So I thought, Gitchi Mizi Weya Bikazi. Mizi Weya Bikazi. A Mizi Weya Bikazi is a full moon. The great super moon. The Gitchi Mickey Weya Bikazi. Tonight it's going to be a super moon. And, so of course you get the usual, oh, what does NASA have to say about why is the moon going to be bigger than usual and brighter? Well, they got to keep going with their whole stupid narrative of what the moon is. Well, you see, the moon is a round ball in outer space 475,000 miles away. And it isn't its own light source. It reflects the sun. Don't worry, don't look at it too long. But tonight is a full moon. And to me, now that my eyes have been opened a little bit, it's like, yeah, I don't know what the moon is. But it's its own light source. It glows. It's not reflecting the sun. It never does. But anyway, so NASA's got one dumb story. But to me, is there an Ojibwe reading of what a full moon is?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stories about Grandmother Moon and the sun chasing it and stuff.
The sun chasing the moon?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but Gitchi, great. Like Gitchi Manadu, great spirit. Gitchi Mizi Weya Bikazi, the great or super moon is a full moon. Tonight's a big old full moon. So, hey kids, why don't you shut off your phones for 10 minutes and go outside tonight? Look at the moon. Ooh, what's going on? It's called the moon. And nobody's ever landed on it. Don't let them lie to you. Oh, God, baby, 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 baby. What?
Nothing. I'm just looking at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nanaboozhoo.
Okay, BOOZHOO everyone. Welcome to the show.
And over here, the producer of the show, rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show.
And my name is Natasha. Natasha Nindishanikaz. Natasha is what they call me. And that's what Wally Bear calls me anyway.
Is that what Wally Bear says?
Yep. He says, BOOZHOO, Nanaboozhoo, and Natasha, and Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. I love it that people are finally understanding you're a rock star cartoonist.
Yeah.
Hey, BOOZHOO, Wally Bear, what's going on? Hoa, here comes Sequoia Hummingbird with Amino Ishkwa Nawakwe. Good afternoon. I said good afternoon, Miss Hummingbird. Hey, Sequoia, how you doing? And Wally Bear says, I've been alone in here for about 5 minutes. And Wally Bear was the only one watching for the first 5 minutes. That's how small our audience is. Yeah, I like it that way. You like it that way? Yeah. I think the fewer eyes on our show, the better. We need at least 5 or 6 people to watch. Yeah, for it to be a real podcast. Mm-hmm. But after that, I kind of feel like too many people watch this show, we're going to get censored or something. Why? Because we're constantly talking about how the Illuminati lied about landing on the moon and stuff. Yeah, and all are making fun of Fauci and whatever else. Yeah. I don't think it helps that we have Hitler on here every week either. No, that's probably bad too. Anyway, so welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about some Ojibwe language and Ojibwe cultural teachings. Huh, sweet. Hey, but you know what, sweetie? What's that? I don't want to go any further until I go out and say a prayer. You want to go out and say a prayer? Yeah. I've been thinking, in a way, I always say a prayer at the end of the show. But maybe I should say a prayer at the beginning of the show and ask him to help us, speak well. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go outside and put out some of my tobacco. So would you be so kind? Yeah, for sure. In Norwegian, to say, would you be so kind, you say, Kunne du være så snill? Kunne du være så still? Would you be so kind? Po, as to, or something. Teleport my, I think. Today's Norwegian phrases of the day. Yep, one to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Oh. Aguaching. Outside. Aguaching. Ni oma aguaching. I'm here outside with my Sema tobacco. And I'm going to offer a little tobacco. You mind, guys? I'm trying to do something here. Yeah. I'm filming myself. It's a live stream, but I'm gonna say a prayer in Ojibwe. Yeah, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Yeah, you've seen it? I didn't know birds watched YouTube. No kidding. They were just asking me what I was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it though. Okay. So put a little tobacco. I'm gonna say, get Chimonadu. Great Spirit. Taka we took a wishin ando min away nungum. Please help me to speak well today. We took a wishin to be funny, educational, informative. I just want to put do a good show. Something, something worth watching, I guess. Miigwech ka iji katina keku ka iji chikea nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji pamadazian. Thank you for my life. Miigwech for the memories. La-dee-da-dee-dum. Ho-ka hey. What else do I want to say before I go away? Miigwech for Beneshiyag. Thank you for the birds. They sure are cute. I think some things just exist to be cute. Like the birds. Hi, guys. No. Oh, for sure I'm talking about you. I gotta say a prayer. I gotta thank them for my buddies, the birds. Miigwech, kaishi, nish, indinaway magana doog. Thank you for all my relations. Miigwechka, nanaboozhoo. Thank you for nanaboozhoo. Thank you for the show. We took Michael Lyons. We took Michael Lyons. Please help Michael Lyons. He needs all the help he can. Take pity on him. He's just a humble rock star. He's just a humble rock star cartoonist. Help him to, do his best. And forgive him. He knows not what he does. No. Oh, that reminds me. I should get your money do. I'm gonna play our, what's it called? The Sermon on the Mount or whatever. So miigwech for whatever. And miigwech bis and dawieg. Thank you for listening. Gay. So a little prayer. Just thanking the Great Spirit for all his blessings and asking him to help us. But back in the days of the grandfathers, when Jesus walked the earth, the Son of God, when Jesus walked the earth, he had these friends. There were these 12 guys called apostles. And a couple of their old ladies and his mom, and just, he had a small group of people who would travel around with him, and he'd go town to town looking for adventure. And he was kind of like Scooby-Doo, except where he went, he would like heal people and make blind people see, and and he'd talk to them, and he'd say, hey, you know what? I'm Jesus, and my Father who art in heaven, he says, quit your sinning and all that. But if you pray and, ask for forgiveness, you're going to be okay. I'm going to go up and prepare a place for you in heaven with my dad. So, don't forget to say your prayers. Well, one day, Apostle comes up to Jesus, and he's like, hey, Jesus, but prayer and all that, me and the boys were talking, and we don't really know how to pray. For crying out loud. I've been talking about this for years now. But okay, if you don't know how to pray, you can say this. No, that's the Lord's Prayer. That's the story of the Lord's Prayer. That's how Jesus taught him how to say, Our Father who art in heaven, and all that. But what this song is about a different time. When Jesus and his buddies and everybody got together at the mount. I don't know if this means mountain or what, but it's called the Sermon on the Mount. And, Sermon on the Mount. What do I want to say about this? This is in the Bible, the Gagikwe Mazina Ignan, the Preach Book. So in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus, it's where he talks about, blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are you. Blessed. Just talk about, you know what? So many of you guys, you think you got it rough. And I get it. It's not easy. It's not easy to have grief. It ain't easy what you're going through. Believe me, I get it. You're going to have hard times. But blessed are you. For great is your reward in heaven. So it's that old speech of, hang in there, This is our song, An Amazing Grace. Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see.
Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy."
When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Ape Inge. Amen. Oh, wow, that was really good, Natasha. You too, Michael. Thanks.
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. How's it going? Amazing grace. Hoka hey, hoka hey. So what do you think, sweetie?
What do I think about what?
What should we talk about?
Hey, do you want to put up blueberry pie again?
Oh, sure.
Somebody said they didn't get a chance to write it down.
Mena bashki mena sekani betu se jikani bakwejikan. I only got apetuse through the word blueberry pie before you removed it, says Heavy Flow. Hey, BOOZHOO, Heavy Flow.
BOOZHOO, Heavy Flow.
Mena bashki mena sekani betu se jikani bakwejikan. La-di-da-di-da-di-di-dum. Blueberry pie. Here's the story of the history of the word blueberry pie. Back in the days of the grandfathers, I used to teach Ojibwe language and culture.
You still teach Ojibwe language and culture?
Yeah, but I taught it in a school.
Okay.
And whenever I would tell people what I was doing, I'd get the same question. Oh, really? You're teaching Ojibwe, are you? Do you know the word for blueberry pie? It was like the test. You know, everybody heard at some point in their childhood, oh yeah, it's the longest word in Ojibwe. Ojibwe is such a hard language to learn. You should hear how they have to say something simple like blueberry pie. Yeah, in English, we just say blueberry pie, easy peasy, right? But in Ojibwe, they've got to say, Mina bashki mina sagani batusi jagani bakwe jagan. Hawa. But, so people always want to know if I know how to say it, because then they can decide if I know Ojibwe well enough to teach it. They don't ask if I know how to say anything else, just, oh, really? How do you say blueberry pie, smart guy? Mr. Carrier of the language and the culture. Yeah, thanks for all your support. Mina bashki mina sagani batu se chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batu se chikani bakwe shikan. Yeah. Anyway, and then we were talking about the moon, huh, sweetie? The moon! Miziweya bikazi. Miziweya bikazi. You see, usually the moon, we call it the Debik Gizis. But when it's a full moon, we call it a Miziweya bikazi. But when it's a great, big old super moon, I didn't know if we had an Ojibwe word for super. Yeah, super. When it's, scientifically known as a super duper moon, that's why NASA's just getting lazy. Oh, tonight's going to be the scientific, what we call a super moon. What? A super, really? But anyway, the moon's going to be bright and big. Nobody knows why. It's bigger and closer to us, apparently. And the moon is cold. How do we know the moon is cold? That's what David Bowie said. Oh, from colder than the moon. Well, it's been so long. Colder than the moon. And I've been putting out fire with gasoline. Bowie. Let's not just start singing Bowie again. No, we can't just sit around and sing Bowie at each other. That's not the point of the show. The point of this show is to learn our language and our culture. And to say hello to the BOOZHOO crew. Yeah, huh? Heavy flows here. Boss Koning Financial Advice. BOOZHOO, Boss Koning. Boss Koning's here, sweetie. BOOZHOO, boss. Let's go on, the boss. That's what they call Bruce Springsteen. The boss. We're going to Supermoon. Boss Koning is going to fly to the Supermoon. Well, we could just teleport there. Yeah. Can you teleport me to the moon, sweetie? Well, of course. Of course I can teleport you to the moon. We're going to go check out the moon for tonight's big old Supermoon extravaganza. All right, that's one to teleport. Make it so. Number Beijing. Number one. Okay, hang on. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round and get to find. Oka hey, here I am on a Debik Jesus on the moon. You see, the moon is gray. If you believe the pictures from NASA, it's gray dust, like kitty litter. My cat Bagheera would love it up here. He could just, he'd have the whole moon to go potty in. But there's our Mother Earth, huh? They have to make the Earth look like that because that's how they picture the sun, the moon looking. I mean, that's how we see the moon. And they always tell us, yeah, well, it's like picture a pool cue with one light way off in space. And it's lighting up part of that pool cue. And every day it moves a little bit, so it lights up a little more, a little more, a little more. And then it starts over. Or does it, then it gradually, does it gradually go back? Or does it instantly go back? I don't know. But sometimes that full moon is so bright, you can't even hardly look at it directly. It gets blurry because it's so bright. It's like looking into a light bulb. Your trees and stuff will cast shadows on a big old supermoon night. Some people think the moon shoots out a cool light, and it's what do they call that? There's something like it'll make stuff pure again, or I want to say aesthetic, but that's not the word. But like it cleans stuff. The sun does one thing, it heats, warms, and the moon does the opposite thing. Colder than the moon. Well, it's been so long, and I've been putting out fire. What's another good moon song? Oh, there must be a million. Okay, and not Warren Zevon, you guys. That's a werewolf song. Werewolves of London or whatever. I see a bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. Looks like NASA lied about flying to the moon 6 times in 3 years, starting in 1968 and ending in 1971 or 2. Something like that. La 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 la. What has NASA ever done? The only thing NASA's ever invented were things for themselves. They go, oh yeah, NASA, what are the smartest people in the world? This is why we teach all our kids algebra. And if you're really smart, we'll teach you physics, astrophysics. You can do math equations to somehow confirm these wild speculative ideas of how far away things are. We're going to teach you our secret nonsense language, where we call things years when we mean miles. But, what was I talking about? How pointless learning all that stuff is. I see a bad moon arising. I see. Oh, what NASA's ever done. So in 1968, NASA, laid out some of their inventions. They invented a spacesuit that could withstand hundreds of degrees, if you like 200, 300 degrees above zero, whatever, just baking hot temperatures on the sun side of the moon, and totally cool into perfect, 69 degrees, whatever, on the inside. They've created these suits, these like snowmobile suits with motorcycle helmets and a backpack and moon boots that are heat and cool and have oxygen. Perfect, withstand way more than anything they would ever face on Earth. Now, when they got back to the planet Earth, they did not share their suits with anybody, working in the North Pole or scuba divers or emergency, firemen, emergency workers, nothing. You and me, we can't use spacesuit technology. That's just for NASA. They've also developed a technology to use remote control technology. Even when on the opposite side of the planet from Mars, they can operate a
Mars rover, a 6-wheeled, all-terrain vehicle, but essentially a remote control car that has a battery that works indefinitely. It has a tiny little... Oh, they also have, solar panels. Solar panels that will charge a battery that can run not only a remote control car, but also a camera, a drill, and shoot photographs through a vacuum of space somehow. They can send JPEG photographs back to Earth from the planet Mars, who nobody even remembers the nonsense number they say how far away the planet Mars is. But they send back photographs. And when the Earth says, hey, can we borrow that technology you have for, your superior internet that can somehow go around the globe and millions of miles out into space flawlessly and operate remote control. We have nothing like that on Earth. How about that battery that doesn't require any maintenance? I wish I had a remote control car that could operate for decades free of maintenance, like the Mars rover. They're doing great stuff. And even took 2 pictures of the Earth. Their story. There's this one, Earthrise. And then there's the one that's everyone's seen, the one full moon Earth picture. Do I have that picture? Hokahe. I don't think I have it. Got a picture of the moon, though. That's where I'm standing. What? I guess I'm in a gray part. But what are you going to do? Nothing. What can you do? Nothing. Nada. Gawin gego. No thing. Nothing. Gawin gego. Sunny day. La-di-da-di. Ho-ka-hey. It's a bit to say, or as we say in English, Wednesday, can you tell me how to get back to Mama Aki, how to get back to Mother Earth. I better go back. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie.
Hey, honey, you ready to come home?
Yeah, would you mind picking me up? I can't walk there from here.
Okay, hang on. That's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Nah. Hey, baby doll.
Well, hi, Natasha.
How was the moon?
Oh, just peaceful, lovely, quiet.
Was it?
Yep.
Did you see the lunar lander?
Oh, no, of course not.
Why? Because it was fake?
Yep.
Okay.
What? Anyway, okay. I thought we had something to talk about today, sweetie.
I thought we did too.
Shirilla said the last time they cut your show was the time you had a drawing of Rocky on the $20 bill. Yeah, I was getting too close to the truth. How you doing, Shirillist?
Hey, BOOZHOO, Shirillist. The Rocky $20 bill?
Yeah. Sometimes, Big Brother, Illuminati, whatever they're called, the controllers, they don't like certain things getting out, sweetie.
You gonna try to find that picture now?
Yeah. Let's pause for a commercial break, and I'm going to find that picture of Sylvester Stallone on the $20 bill. They can't intimidate us.
Okay.
We will return after these messages.
Miigwech. Click the link below to order your books today. From Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Order Ojibwe language books and comics at Amazon.com. But yeah, so the controllers, they don't want to let this out, you guys, but this is an exclusive NANABOOZHOO forbidden knowledge, something or other. Have you ever wondered why they don't want people to know that Sylvester Stallone was one of the founders? The founders, they found this country, meaning it was already here. Yeah. So, who's this now? That's Thomas Jefferson or Andrew Jackson? I think that's backwards too. Oh, it is. It's a mirror image. Let me. This is also the greatest work of art I've ever seen. It's a great drawing. But yeah. So once you see it, you can't unsee it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Andrew Jackson. Or Thomas Jefferson, or whoever that is. That's so weird. Yeah. Do you suppose he'd deny it? Oh, for sure he'd deny it. He'd be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not an immortal demigod. I'm not some fallen angel. You think he's part of the, what are they called? The Nephilim? The Nephilim, the fallen angels? Yep. No, there's no way. Stallone's a good guy. You think so? Yeah. There goes my hero. Stallone is not your hero. Okay, Rocky's my hero. The actor Sylvester Stallone is not. He's a guy with plastic surgery. You know who looks really bad? Who's that? The guy who was in... He's got so much plastic surgery. He's in The Wrestler. Oh, yeah. He was just talking about how he thinks Tom Cruise is irrelevant, and I can't think of his name. He was in 9.5 Weeks. Yeah. And he was also in an Iron Man movie. He played that guy with the electric whips. I can't remember his name. But yeah, he thinks Tom Cruise, a household name, is irrelevant. Meanwhile, the guy who was in 9.5 Weeks and a movie called Fighter or The Wrestler or something, Excuse me. What's that guy's name? Beats me. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Anyway, so sweetie. Yeah. You want to take a call? I don't know. I have to cough. Why don't you push the cough button? The cough button? Yeah. Then nobody can tell I'm coughing? Right. Okay. Here's my cough button. That's ridiculous. What? Did you guys hear that? I don't think they did. Well, there you go. Cough button. Love it. Anyway, yeah, I'll take a call. All right. What am I doing? Line 2. Line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hello, NANABOOZHOO. Hey, Johnny Depp. What's going on? Oh, hi, Johnny Depp. Welcome to the show. I'd appreciate it if you would use my Indian name, Tonto. oh, yeah, okay. Bonjour, Tonto. Welcome to the show. It's nice to have you on the show again. Yes, I wanted to call in and learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Sure. Which one would you like to learn? How did you say blueberry pie? Oh, in Ojibwe, we call blueberry pie. Well, here's the deal with that. The reason why it's so long, blueberries, it's just minan. But blueberry pie sauce is, we call it Mina Bushki Mina Sagun. Mina Bushki Mina Sagun. Yeah. But then when you connect it with pie, and a pie is a folded bread. I think that's what Batusi Jagani means. But you have to add an I. So it's like Mina Bushki Mina Sagani Batusi Jagani Bakwajagun. Bakwajagun is our word for bread. Bakwajagun. Let me see if I've got this right. Mina Bushki Mina Sagani Batusi Jagani Bakwajagun. Yeah, that's right. And you actually said it a little more cool than most people say it. Well, I am a very cool person. And I act cool in the movies, so people will watch me and listen to the words I say. So when I say blueberry pie in Ojibwe, I say simply, Mina Bushki Mina Sagani, Batusi Jagani Bakwajagun. Yep, that's perfect. Well, thank you so much, NANABOOZHOO. I learned so much watching your show. Yeah, that's great. How's everything else going on in your life? Oh, you know, I've been playing a lot of music. I wrote a song about my ex-wife, Amber Turd. You mean Amber Heard? Yeah, well, if you knew the things I did, you wouldn't call her that. We all know the things, you know. I get the joke. But can't you be a little more respectful? I mean, she was the mother of your children. No, I dumped the mother of my children to go out with this woman who would one day betray me, beat me, and poop in my bed. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. You think your ex-wife will take you back? No, I believe it's too late for that. Are you sure? I mean, come on, you're a movie star. And you got kids together. Maybe she'll take you back. Well, I'm afraid when I put on this Tonto makeup, yeah, I used oil-based paint. That's oil-based paint? Yeah, I've tried to wash it off, but it just won't come off. Wait, your Kiss makeup, Tonto, is oil-based paint? Yeah, I wanted to do the makeup myself. What is the story behind that makeup? That was really dumb. You look like you're an insane clown posse. I look like I'm the Anishinaabe clown posse. Yeah.
Why did you decide to put on white, oil-based, unwashable, permanent paint on your face? Well, I never read the script. I was quite drunk on $30,000 a month worth of wine. Yeah. Remember that, sweetie? Oh, that he spends $30,000 a month on wine? Yeah. But, okay, so you were drunk when they offered you the script? Yeah, I could have swore I was cast in the sequel to The Crow, the Brandon Lee movie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have made more sense. Yeah, I showed up on the set thinking I was playing The Crow, you know. And is that why you had a crow in your head? Precisely. I thought it was going to be that movie, but instead it was some sort of Western, I gather. Yeah, didn't you see it? No, I never watch my movies. I just collect the money and then go home and drink a lot of wine. Yeah. Oh, well. Sorry to hear that, Johnny. Please call me Tonto. I mean Tonto. Anyway, anything else I can do for you today? How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, you know, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Gigawabamin. Minowa Nanaboozhoo. Gigawabamin. Minowa. What's his name? Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Gigawabamin. Minowa Natasha. Yep, see you later, buddy. Gigawabamin. Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp. I know you do. Every woman does. I don't know. I don't know why, but what is my charisma? What is my? How do I get to the comments, sweetie? You gotta click your mouse. I'm gonna click my mouse. La-dee-da-la. I noticed that wood ticks commonly avoid biting women with tattoos and women who eat meat. Is that right? Did you know that, sweetie? No, I never heard that. Wood ticks won't bite women with tattoos. Maybe there's something not so healthy in the blood of a tattooed woman. Do you think it has something to do with the tattoo or for the rest of their lifestyle? Yeah. Is it the tattoos that the wood ticks don't want to eat, or is it the methamphetamine? Nah, I'm just kidding. I know all the women in this audience probably have tattoos. Heavy Flow says, so those are things I am grateful for. Okay, I bet you Heavy Flow's got tattoos. I haven't been bit by ticks since I've began practicing meat and tattoos. Yep. Wood ticks don't want nothing to do with you tattooed women eating your steaks. They're like, no thank you. We're going to go for the children. Give them Lyme's disease. It could be a coincidence. I think you're onto something there. Indigenous is a great blues band. Love them. Yeah, Indigenous. Those guys got the best Indian band name early on. I remember when Indigenous came out like in the early 90s. We were all like, they got it before we did. Every band wanted to call them, we should be an all-Indian band. We'll call ourselves Indigenous. Because nobody called themselves Indigenous in the 80s. We were just like Native Americans or Indians or whatever. In the 90s, we're like, hey, guess what? Canada's calling themselves Indigenous. That old band, like, yeah, so are we. No. On the day I was born, do. The nurses gathered round. You want to take another call? Another phone call? Yeah. Who is it? Let me see. It's the Village People. It's the Indian guy from the Village People. Oh, really? Louise? Yeah, let's call him Louise. Louise from the Village People. Welcome to the show. Me, Louise. Hey, Louise. Let me make your picture bigger.
How you doing? Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Me like your show. Me learn Ojibwe. Why are you talking that way? Me old style Indian. Barely know English. You don't really speak that much. How did you sing YMCA? Me no understand words. Other gay guys tell me what to sing. Wow, did you hear that, sweetie? Oh yeah, I'm sitting right here. You're a, what they used to call us? You're something to your race. You're a credit to your race. What's his name? Louise. Louise. Please call me by Indian name. Oh, what's your Indian name? Me called, can't think of joke. Yeah, okay, let me think. What would be a good Indian name for the Village People singer? Oh, let's see. Dances with Queers. Your Indian name now is Dances with Queers. Me dances with queers. Can I call them queers? I don't know. Is it homophobic to use the word queers? I don't know. What can I do for you today? Dances with homos. Politically incorrect Indian guy. Me want know what word for in Ojibwe taught today. Today we taught the word for the great super full moon. We call it Kichi. Mizi Waya Bikazi. Kichi me. Kichi Mizi Waya Bikazi. Great super full moon. Me speak Ojibwe now. Well, if you don't speak English and you don't speak Ojibwe, what is your first language? Me first language Spanish. Me Puerto Rican. Oh, is that right? I always suspected he wasn't really a native. Well, nice to meet you, Puerto Rican dances with queers. Listen, man, I gotta get going. How you say goodbye in Ojibwe? We don't say goodbye, we say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min, minowa. Gigawaba min, minowa, nanaboozhoo. Thank you. See you later, Louise. Louise from the Village People, baby doll. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. I didn't know he was Puerto Rican. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Just asking for trouble at this point. Wally Bear says, I remember when Indigenous played at Moon Dance Jam. The Moon Dance Jam. It's a wonderful day for a moon dance. The gate guys didn't know who they were. Good things I happened to be walking by. I recognized them. Walked over and said hi. Told the gate guy. Yeah, the figures. Only in Walker would Indigenous be like treated like the rest of us Indians. They're like, hey, where's your hand stamp? Like, excuse me, we're a rock band? Yeah, sure you are. Oh, our nasty, whatever that is, Naked HD's back. Yeah, I don't think we can stop it. In the naked city. They stole the show that night. I was up front in their whole performance. Is that right? Yeah, man. There was one time. Was Indigenous there that weekend? What weekend? Well, I guess it wasn't us anyway. Michael, when you were in Annie Humphrey's band? Yeah. Did Indigenous play at that Mystic Lake? I'm trying to remember. You know what? They didn't, actually. Oh, okay. Who was there that night? There was one really big act, but I forget what they're called. Keith Secola. Yeah, Keith Secola was there. Michael used to be in a band with Annie Humphrey. He was Annie Humphrey's backing up band or whatever. And he played at a music fest at the Mystic Lake Casino in Shakopee, Minnesota. Big fancy casino. And they had the Native American Music Awards. Instead of the Grammys, it was called the NAMMYs. And he went up there and he played on the stage, and a bunch of movie stars were that time. Hey, you know what looks good? What's that? I forget what the movie's called, but Wes Studi's in a new movie. Oh, the one where he goes back to the place and plays guitar with his childhood sweetheart? Yeah, that looks cool. It really does. Let's watch it and then do a review. Yeah. Wes Studi, one of the guys in Dances with Wolves. He's in a new movie, and I watched an ad. It's an old guy and an old girl meet up after many years out in a desert or something, and they play guitar together. And it just looks like one of these thoughtful, beautiful love stories. So we should watch it together, sweetie. It'll be on our date night. We'll watch it on date night. You can't be there, Michael. What do you mean? On date night, that's just for me and Natasha. I gotta have some time with my girl. Three wheels, three's crowded. Two is a company. What's the word? Two is a pair, three is a crowd. Yeah. Well, good luck talking without me. Oh, I'll do just fine, thanks. Anyway, before I get more snarky with my best friend here. Yeah, really. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say, Miigwech Bizendawiyeg. Why are you so serious? I have no idea. It's time we should be going. You want to add anything, Nietzsche? Nope, that's good. Sweetie, you want to say anything before I land the plane? I tell him, I said, thanks for watching, everybody. Miigwech Ganawabieg. And I will see you again. Gigawabamit Minawa. That's what I was going to say. You can say it. Hey, everybody. Miigwech Bizendawiyeg. Thank you for listening. Dash Miigwech Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nanaboozhoo. And over here, the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech Ganawabieg. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. And over there, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Sweetie, hey, you know what? Instead of teleporting me, I think we have an outro song. Do we have an outro song too? Intro Blueberry. Yeah, this. So you want to learn Ojibwe language and culture. You've come to the right place, Niji, to learn about it all. Welcome to Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Boozhoo, Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. La, la, la.